I'm much better now that the ladies are back from space.
Thank you for having me. What were they up there, 10 minutes?
Well, it was very profound. I don't know if you've seen Katy Perry talk about it, but she's basically a guru now.
Yeah. What were her findings?
An all-female Blue Origin space crew with celebrities including Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, and Gayle King has been hilariously mocked after it returned to Earth following an 11-minute trip into the Earth's atmosphere. Katy Perry jumped out of the aircraft and kissed the ground in a painfully cringe moment that has been roasted online.
The montage of them about them. Let's watch.
Out there, it's dark. It's like death.
And I'm so proud of us. I really am proud of me.
Flowers for me, I believe, are like God's laughter and God's smile. And I brought a daisy because I have so much love for my daughter Daisy, and I have so much love for Mother Earth.
It just says to me, if I can do this, I was telling these guys, I might even now get my ears pierced. I've never gotten my ears pierced because that hurts.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space for the future. Yeah.
Oh my God.
10 out of 10 review.
Okay. I got
Which is super important. It shows you how quick the flight was. The dead daisy that's like snipped from its life source was still alive or still vibrant.
Yeah, and it's
Look
always
at her. Shout out Daisy.
Wow.
Look at her nails. So pretty.
Now, so they go up there and they float for like 10 minutes,
At least.
and then they come down.
Let's not minimize this.
No, I know.
Let's
It's a big deal.
Let's celebrate
Yeah.
female astronauts.
And because they were united.
Because a lot of men astronauts,
Yeah.
they have to go to school.
Right.
They have to learn how to be a pilot
Sure.
first. Then they have to join the Air Force
That's
or
right.
the Navy. And then
Right.
they get appointed by NASA.
That's right.
And then they go to space.
Perry, in other words, had certainly set the bar high for herself. She was so insufferably stupid and ditzy before the flight that everybody wondered if she could come up with anything even dumber when she landed.
Joe Rogan and half the internet are in disbelief over the latest celebrity space stunt. Katy Perry and an all-female crew boarded Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin for what's being sold as a historic moment for women. But the backlash? Brutal. From Rogan's mockery to social media roasting, this space trip is being called everything from cringe to a billionaire Disneyland ride. Let's break down the controversy that's got the world laughing and cringing.
Katie!
This commentator said, "Cool story. She got to ride in a rocket with other women. Did any of them actually pilot it? No. Basically, this was a glorified carnival ride."
Joe Rogan didn't hold back when mocking the Katy Perry-led Blue Origin flight. During his podcast, he joked about the crew's over-the-top reactions and mocked Perry kissing the ground upon landing.
Yeah.
You're dying up there, man.
That's crazy.
Can't. I had Commander Chris Hadfield on, and he was at one point in time the longest person that had been in space from, wasn't he? It's like he was there for like 6 months. And he was saying it was unbelievable, like how difficult it was to recover once you get back to Earth. He couldn't walk. It was just like a total vertigo. Like his whole body was like so not used to gravity. All of his bones were weak. All of his muscles were weak.
But these bitches seem fine, these ladies.
Well, for now.
Rogan highlighted how the whole mission seemed more like a PR stunt than an actual scientific accomplishment. His take? The trip was just a glorified roller coaster ride masquerading as a profound space journey. For Rogan, the absurd theatrics exposed how far celebrity culture has drifted from genuine achievement, especially when Perry came back acting like she just returned from a mission to Mars.
Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
Oprah Winfrey's tearful reaction to the launch took the cringe level even higher. The media framed the 11-minute flight as a monumental achievement for womankind, despite the fact it was essentially a quick commercial trip. Outlets rushed to label it a symbol of female empowerment, even calling the capsule launch divine. But critics pointed out that real astronauts risk their lives, undergo intense training, and contribute to scientific progress, none of which applied here. The media's over-the-top praise only fueled more skepticism, painting the entire event as detached from reality.
Many people going, well, they faked it. And I'm like, I hope they fake something better than that. I hope. If they're faking stuff, and they probably are faking some stuff, God, I hope they're faking stuff that's better than that.
Once back on Earth, Katy Perry appeared to adopt a new spiritual guru vibe. She spoke about love, healing, and feeling eternally changed by the journey. But many online pointed out the irony, calling her transformation disingenuous given the 10-minute duration of the trip.
The pop star then dug herself into a deeper hole of cringe with her post-flight interview.
It is the highest high, and it is surrender to the unknown, trust, and this whole journey is not just about going to space. It's the training, it's the team, it's the whole thing. I couldn't recommend this experience more. This is like up there with all the, different tools that I've learned in my life, from meditation to the Hoffman process. This is up there because what you're doing is you're like really finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself on this journey. And then you're feeling the love when you come down, for sure. And you're feeling that strength. So I feel really connected to that strong, divine feminine right now.
By the way, you're such a badass. I love that the month of April, you're like, I'm going to space and I'm launching my tour.
Holding a flower, quoting emotional revelations, and acting like she discovered universal truths, Perry's behavior came across as performative. Critics argued that the moment felt more like an influencer campaign than a serious milestone. Was it space travel, or just another chance to go viral?
Oh my God. Their training? They did 2 days. And I asked my team to poll, what did they do during their 2 days? Okay, here they are. Their tasks, they spent the past 2 days at facilities for Blue Origin going over preparations, according to Blue Origin's Ariane Cornell. Their tasks included practicing how to get into and out of the New Shepard capsule. You go in, and then you go out. Oh, once again, ladies. Okay. The group also practiced how to put on and take off their seatbelts. I'm dying. Let me see if there's anything else. They had to get fitted in their flight suits, guys. They had to get fitted, and they had to learn how to communicate with ground control.
The mission was marketed as empowering, with Perry claiming it inspired women and girls. But many weren't convinced. This wasn't a chance for everyday women, just celebs with billionaire connections. Instead of breaking barriers, it showcased the widening gap between elite stars and regular people. It wasn't just trolls. Celebrities joined the mockery. Olivia Wilde posted a sarcastic clip of Perry kissing the ground. Amy Schumer joked about being a last-minute addition, and Martha Stewart threw shade with her own zero-gravity jab. Even Hollywood seemed embarrassed by the stunt.
And it wasn't just Katy Perry who was mocked. The entire crew was ridiculed as footage of the women squealing from inside the capsule emerged.
Got it? 1, 2, 3, take it up space! Tamir's in space! It's okay, leave Flynn up there. Flynn, bye. Flynn, I gotcha. Flynn. Gotcha. Proud of you, Flynn. Flynn, can I get Oh, the moon! You guys, I have to tell you, look at the moon. That's amazing.
CBS's Gayle King insisted the trip wasn't a ride, but a journey, calling criticism sexist. But her defense fell flat. People saw it as tone-deaf, wondering why a short luxury flight needed the same reverence as real astronaut missions. Her comments only fueled the mockery. Lauren Sanchez made emotional speeches about girl power.
Lauren Sanchez is saying, they're crossing some new frontier for women. Here she was in her post-flight interview. Let's hear how she enjoyed it.
Earth looked it was so quiet. it was just quiet. And
is it what you expected?
No.
Better.
Yeah. I don't think you can describe it. Because, you know what I was saying? It was like quiet, but then also really alive.
That's because you're inside a space capsule.
And you look at it and you're like, we're all in this together. Seeing Jeff before I left, I just went, you know.
So,
I had to come back. I mean, we're getting married. If I didn't come back, that would be a bummer for me.
only you, by the way, would say this to me. You said, Jeff, if you don't want to marry me, you don't have to send me to space.
Don't have to send me to space.
I'm sorry. We're watching this woman. She was a news anchor like 10 years ago. Then she married the head of CAA. And then she reportedly cheated on him with Jeff Bezos and moved on to Jeff Bezos. And now we're supposed to celebrate her crossing new barriers for women, meaning boinking a billionaire and getting a free ticket to space for 11 minutes. It was flat but quiet. Like these profundities.
But to many, it felt like a performative show. Floating in space for minutes doesn't make you a hero. It makes you a privileged tourist on a billionaire-sponsored influencer trip. Online, the mission got roasted hard. Memes and tweets mocked everything from the egos to the fake heroism. Taking up space became a running joke, and many said floating for 10 minutes doesn't deserve praise, unless we're giving awards for theme park rides too. Despite the messaging, this wasn't about science or progress. Blue Origin picked celebrities for a flashy PR move. The mission didn't advance STEM or create real opportunity. It was branding dressed up as revolution, and audiences could see right through the facade. In the end, Perry and the crew hoped to inspire, but ended up as the punchline of a global roast. Next time, leave the hero titles to real astronauts, because when your ego takes up more room than your mission, it's not a breakthrough, it's a joke. Do share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.